Hey Jenny, you won't believe what I've been diving into today. It's this report on cybersecurity threats for 2025, and oh man, it's a wild ride.
Oh really? Lay it on me, Mark. You know I love a good tech deep dive, especially when it involves a bit of digital doom and gloom.
Right? So, picture this. AI is not just helping us write emails anymore. Nope, it's now being used by cybercriminals to launch attacks. We're talking AI-powered cyberattacks.
Hold up. So the robots are not just coming for our jobs, they're trying to hack us too? That's mildly concerning.
Exactly. These aren't your run-of-the-mill phishing emails. AI is making these attacks so sophisticated, they can adapt in real time. It's like they're learning from our defenses as we're trying to use them.
So it's like a digital arms race? But with algorithms? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. So what's the big takeaway here? Are we all doomed?
Well, not if we're smart about it. It means we need to fight fire with fire, or in this case, AI with AI. Companies are now investing in AI-driven defense systems. It is kind of like having a robot security guard that can learn and adapt just as fast as the bad guys.
Okay, that makes sense. Fight bots with bots. But what about something I've been hearing a lot about? Deepfakes. Are they part of this whole cyber threat landscape?
Oh, big time. Deepfakes are getting scary good. We're talking about realistic fake videos and audio that can mimic anyone. It was said that there were 500,000 deepfakes in 2023. That number is supposed to reach 8 million in 2025.
8 million? That is a lot of fake stuff. So someone could, I don't know, pretend to be a CEO and ask for a money transfer?
Precisely. Or even create fake evidence. The implications are huge, not just for fraud, but for misinformation too. Imagine the chaos.
Okay, this is getting a bit too Black Mirror for me. So how do we even know what's real anymore?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? There are tools being developed to detect deepfakes, but it's a constant cat-and-mouse game. The better the fakes get, the better the detection needs to be.
It is wild to think about all this. So let's move on to something a little less unsettling. What about good old-fashioned malware? Is that still a thing?
Oh, malware is not just a thing. It's thriving. And guess what? It's also getting the AI treatment. We're seeing AI-enhanced malware that's more effective. It's a primary concern for IT professionals. 60% of them, actually.
So not only do we have to worry about superintelligent AI attacking us directly, but we also have to worry about our old nemesis, malware, getting a brain boost?
You got it. It is concerning, right? These malware attacks aren't just annoying. They're costly. Like really costly. We're talking about cybercrime costs hitting $10.5 trillion annually by 2025.
Wait, $10.5 trillion? That's an insane amount of money. Who's paying for all this?
Well, everyone, really. It's not just the companies that get hit directly. We all feel it through higher prices, data breaches, you name it. Ann Neuberger even said that the cost would be over $23 trillion by 2027.
So it's like a hidden tax we're all paying. Great. But it's not just about money, right? What about the sheer number of these attacks?
Oh, they're increasing. The second quarter of 2024 saw a 30% increase in cyber attacks compared to the previous year. That is the highest it has been in 2 years.
It's like a hydra. You chop off one head and 2 more pop up. So what's the solution here? More vigilance?
Vigilance is key, but it's also about being smarter. We need better security measures, employee training, the whole 9 yards. And it's not just about individuals. Companies need to step up their game, especially when it comes to supply chain security.
Supply chain? What's that got to do with anything?
Think about it. You might have great security, but if a company you work with gets hacked, that can affect you too. It's like a domino effect. There is this prediction that 45% of organizations will be affected by supply chain attacks by 2025.
So it's not enough to lock your own doors. You need to make sure your neighbors are locking theirs too?
Exactly. And we've seen this play out in real life. Remember that MoveIt vulnerability? That was a supply chain issue that caused a ton of data breaches.
Oh, right. That was all over the news. So many companies were affected by that one.
And then there was that ransomware attack on an energy provider. That didn't just affect data, it disrupted power supplies. We're talking real-world consequences here.
That's terrifying. It's not just about losing data anymore. It's about actual physical safety.
Right. So you can see why this is such a big deal. And that's why we're seeing this shift towards AI-powered cybersecurity solutions. They can detect threats faster and adapt better than traditional methods.
But isn't there a downside to using AI? Like, what about privacy concerns?
For sure, that's a big one. These AI systems need a ton of data to work effectively, and that includes sensitive information. There's this delicate balance between security and privacy.
It's a trade-off, isn't it? We want to be protected, but we also don't want to give up all our data.
Exactly. And then there's the whole issue of AI potentially making it easier for more people to launch these kinds of attacks. It's like the democratization of cyber threats, which is a whole other can of worms.
It's like we're in this sci-fi movie where technology is both the problem and the solution. Speaking of sci-fi, what's this I hear about quantum-resistant cryptography?
Oh, that's the next frontier. Basically, as quantum computing advances, we need new forms of encryption that can't be broken by these powerful computers. It's like future-proofing our security.
So, we're already preparing for the next generation of cyber threats? That's reassuring, I guess?
It has to be. And it's not just about technology. It's about regulation, too. We're probably going to see more rules around the use of AI in cybersecurity, both for offensive and defensive purposes.
It's a lot to take in, isn't it? But it's fascinating to see how all these pieces fit together. On a more practical note, what can everyday people do to protect themselves from these threats?
Well, staying informed is a big one. And being cautious about emails and messages, especially if they're asking for sensitive information. And of course, using strong passwords and keeping software updated.
So, the usual advice, but with a 2025 twist? It seems like a lot of this comes down to common sense and staying one step ahead.
Exactly. It's about being proactive, not just reactive. And, maybe keeping an eye on those AI developments. They're not all bad, of course. I can be a powerful tool for good, too.
That's a good point. It's not all doom and gloom. And it's on us to make sure technology is used for good, right?
Absolutely. And hey, if we ever figure out how to completely secure the digital world, we'll be sure to let everyone know on this podcast.
Here's hoping, Mark. Thanks for breaking all this down. It's been enlightening, to say the least. And to our listeners, stay safe out there in the digital world. Until next time.